So we're all getting them now, right? You turn over 50 and your feed starts getting flooded with ads for testosterone boosters, promising to make you feel like you were 25 again overnight. But the truth is, most of it's total hype. As a coach working exclusively with us old folk, I see people get frustrated when these shortcuts don't work. But while you can't stop time, you can push back against the decline. There are a few things that actually move the needle, and today I'm going to show you exactly what they are. If you're new here, my name is TR. I'm a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, and I work exclusively with people over 50. Everything I talk about here comes from working daily with people who are just trying to stay strong and independent. And these are topics that come up a lot. There is low energy, slower recovery, more belly fat than there used to be, workouts that don't feel the same anymore, and a lot of people assume it's just age. But there's more to the story than that. So today we're going to cover three things. First, the hype, what doesn't work. Second, what actually does. And third, what realistic expectations should look like after 50. Yes, testosterone does decline with age. That part is true. On average, about 1% per year after your early 30s. But here's the important part. Lifestyle can accelerate that decline, or it can dramatically slow it down. Your lifestyle plays a massive role. You can have identical twins with the same genetics. They can have dramatically different energies, strength, body composition, all depending on their sleep and their stress and their body fat and their activity level. So while you may not be able to stop time, you absolutely can influence the rate of decline. And that's why I think this conversation matters. So let's first talk about the stuff that really doesn't work. If you walk into a supplement store or even a gas station, you'll see shelves full of testosterone boosters. Most of them contain herbs and proprietary blends. Now, some of those ingredients may increase libido slightly, but feeling frisky for a few hours is not the same as changing your blood chemistry. We can't rely on a pill to fix a lifestyle problem. And here's the key point. If these products truly raise testosterone in any meaningful way, they would be used in mainstream medicine, but they aren't. You'd see doctors recommending them all the time, but they don't. If a pill could reliably raise testosterone, it wouldn't be sitting on a gas station shelf. And when you see the words natural ingredients, I know it can sound reassuring, but honestly, everything on the planet technically is natural. Arsenic is natural, lead is natural. Rattlesnake venom is 100% organic and it's naturally formed, but you wouldn't want to put it in your smoothie. In the world of supplements, natural is often just this sort of health halo that's used to lower your guard. But your body doesn't care about marketing buzzwords. It cares about biochemistry. Of course it's natural, but is it actually beneficial in the human body? That doesn't mean that all supplements are useless, but it does mean expectations need to be realistic. So there's some good news. There are actually things that work, and they're probably not what most people expect. Sleep. Sleep is the king. I know it's not exciting, but it's powerful. A large portion of daily testosterone release happens during deep sleep. If you're sleeping 5 or 6 hours a night, or you're waking up repeatedly, your body simply doesn't get the hormonal recovery it needs. It does not spend enough time in deep sleep. And stress is only going to make this worse. Cortisol and testosterone, they work against each other. They operate on opposite ends of the scale. When one goes up, the other goes down. And this is why managing stress and improving sleep quality is often the single biggest lever you can pull. No, it's not glamorous, but you simply cannot out-supplement poor sleep. This one surprises a lot of people. But belly fat is not just stored energy. It doesn't just kind of sit there. It's a hormonally active tissue. It contains an enzyme called aromatase, which means that fat converts testosterone into estrogen. So the more excess body fat a person carries, the more testosterone is getting taken away and converted. Now, estrogen is often thought of as a female hormone, but men produce it too. The issue isn't having estrogen, it's having too much relative to your testosterone. I had a client in his early 60s lose about 20 pounds. He didn't change supplements, he didn't take anything new, but his energy and his strength and his confidence changed dramatically because the biggest testosterone booster that there is losing the weight that's working against you. So let's talk about supplements the right way, the way that actually makes sense. Supplements generally don't push your testosterone level above your natural ceiling, but deficiencies can drag you way down below your potential. There are three nutrients that really matter the most. They are vitamin D, there is zinc, and magnesium. Magnesium especially plays a big role in sleep quality and recovery. I actually did a full video breaking down magnesium and why so many people over 50 are low in it. I'll link that below if you want to go deeper. Okay, I think this part is important. Natural methods are not going to turn you into a 25-year-old overnight. The cells in your body that actually produce testosterone are aging. They don't receive the signal as well as they used to. So if you have low energy, low libido, and brain fog, it's not your fault. It's just that we're in a prize fight with biology, and our biology is undefeated. So the goal really is to maintain muscle, maintain energy, maintain independence, and slow down the rate of decline. And here's what I've seen working with clients over the years. When people improve their sleep, reduce their body fat, they have good nutrition, and they train consistently, they feel dramatically better than they expected to at this age. Not superhuman, but strong, capable, and energized. Now, some people will do all of these things and they're still going to struggle. And that's where medical evaluation sometimes comes in. Talk with your doctor, get your blood work done. I have been very open with my own experiences with testosterone replacement therapy, and I have a full video where I talk about the good, the bad, and what I wish I'd known earlier. If you're curious about that side of the conversation, I'll link it here. If you're over 50 and you want to stay strong, capable, and independent for as long as possible, I think that we've covered the foundation today. But there's also a new frontier in aging that's getting a massive amount of attention. It's a molecule some are calling the fountain of youth. It's called NMN. I've been experimenting with it in my own regime for some time now, and in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly what it did for my energy and my recovery. You won't want to miss that one, I don't think, so subscribe so you're one of the first to see it, and I'll see you guys next week.